I had a conversation with Gigi the other day, right, on a money run. I basically told her like the whole, it was like for me from start to finish, how I kind of came about and like what I was doing, right?
Yeah.
And kind of as I was going through the story, it almost reminded me a bit, because I other than vocal, like, I don't think about the past that much, right? So having a conversation where I'm laying out my past to present kind of brings a lot of shit back to the surface that you forgot about.
Yeah.
There was a lot said in that convo.
What's it called? Gigi, she approached me the other day saying you seemed off. And she kind of asked, like, was there a reason for it? And I kind of was like, if I've ever, like, felt like that was fucky, I'll just speak to him, to be honest. And she was like, yeah, I was going to do that. I kind of wanted your opinion, though. To, like, see if that was the right way to go about it.
She did speak to me.
Yeah. Saying what?
Asked if I was alright and like what was up. Said that she thought I was off, which I have been.
And you've been off because you've been reflecting on, like, all of that?
Yeah, like just laying it all out. Like there was a lot, like not even that. She told me some other shit, which is not the reason why I'm being off. Like I don't, that like hasn't changed nothing, but obviously between me and you, like no one else can know about this. But I was gonna say my boy, but ain't even my boy, basically my family. She was with Frankie in the 5-year gap, bro.
Is it? I think you've told me this, no?
They had a ute.
They had a you.
And it died.
They had a you.
Before it was born.
Like Frankie, like Frankie.
Frankie and Gigi had a kid and then had a miscarriage.
Nah. What?
And she was like talking about the hurt from that and shit.
Yeah, that's mad. Hey, give me a sec. Frankie? Bro, Frankie and Gigi had a you. What am I hearing? What in the side quest is this? Who's calling you?
Molden.
He can be ignored. So how do you feel about that? Where's that left your head? You two were close now.
Bro, I'll be real with you, right? She said about how that happened and Frankie left her and she wanted to settle and she wanted all this shit from him and he bounced because he couldn't give it to her. And obviously, and he never knew about the miscarriage until she told him 5 years later. All right. Which, and she was like very expressive on how much it hurt her that he left because he didn't want to commit to the same things, right? She wanted to settle down on all this and he left her because he was too into dealing drugs.
Okay.
And then obviously that was fresh on my mind. I was kind of like, raw, that's something like that's quite a crazy thing to find out she'd been through. And then I kind of laid out my whole story and it just put me in a bit of a predicament where I kind of feel like I rate her very highly and I care about her, but I don't want to do what Frankie did.
Don't want to commit to like a relationship.
Not that. What he did was bounce.
Yeah.
Because he had other commitments.
Yeah.
Me being the leader of the gang she's in and that committed concerns me because I don't want to hurt her how Frankie did because I actually care about her, but I almost feel like I care about her or I know that go that direction because the way I am, and you know how I am, I don't want to put her in that situation twice.
Yeah. I think she would struggle with that too. Like to the point where she wouldn't want to be around the group.
That's the other thing, right? I don't want her to not be in this group.
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid. Let me take your spawn and I'll have to weigh you in there. Yeah, no, I hear that. Have you told her all this?
Nah.
You haven't told her you're feeling this way at all?
Nope.
Do you have plans on?
Yeah.
I feel like for the sake of the gang and just communication in general, it's a conversation that should be done, you know? I got them.
What did you say?
Like, just communication in general and for the sake of the gang, it's worth having. Yeah, no, you should have a conversation with her and let her know how you're feeling though.
The thing is though, like I was talking about the whole like prodigy thing, right? And how I'm a leader now, and it didn't work the first time with the Mandem when I got the Mandem. Told her something that no one knows, which is when T blew up the block, I texted him afterwards and I was like, you still owe me that G&E for the guinea pig charity, because that's the first time I ever spoke to him.
Is that?
And he replied being like, that was your first lesson. And then I can't remember what I said after that. But I think it was saying about like letting him down or something. And then he replied saying, dust yourself off and go again. So that's what this is. You know, it's my second try. And
you want to give it your all.
Thinking about it and telling her the story, I was like, if I want to continue doing this, like he's always been like my mentor for it. And if I look at his path, he came to a very similar crossroad to that I'm at now.
Yeah.
And he was in a group with somebody he was with. And then was no longer with.
Yeah, no, I back that.
And it's like, you know, he was trying to teach me from his mistakes, and I'm thinking, what would he do? Obviously, I'm my own person, but
he taught you a lot. Like, I feel like if you were deep into that like whatever was going on, like if that was like a relationship or whatever you want to call it, like if you were so deep into it, you didn't want to have to make that choice. Like, it seems like you're still at a point where it's very much a choice if you want to pursue that or not, you know?
I just don't want her to get hurt, and I don't want her to get hurt and then not feel welcome.
Yeah. Do you think you think that like you're at a point where it's not too late for that though?
Yeah. But I think that's why I'm being off, is because I had to have this decision and thought now before it got to where it could be a bit more detrimental.
But yeah.
But I ain't making my like. I'm still gonna think on it, and yeah, I don't know.
Kind of depends like how badly you want to pursue that, you know.
I just know what I'm like, bruv. I
Yeah.
struggle with commitment. And whenever I get in too deep, I always do some over dramatic shit to get out of it.
Yeah, let's not pull a sniper out on Gigi or fake your death.
But I care about her more than the people I did that to, so that's why I don't even want to go down that lane.
Cut it off before it needs to be like something like that. The thing is, bro, like, as long as you deal with it correctly, it's not like she's going anywhere anyways. You're still gonna have the energy you do. What did you say to her?
I said I was fine.
Nah. It's never the good answer to hear though when you know someone isn't fine and they're telling you they're fine. Like, that would be simmering.